Oh, hey, how you doing? This is William Sensei. Got me practicing my boxing. Yes. Yeah. So boxing is what we're gonna dive deep into more today. So let's go. Okay. So the boxing in the 2020 Olympic Games here in Tokyo is going to feature a lot of boxing. So let me break it down to weight classes of the boxing. And I'm sure you all know what boxing is, right? It's basically who can outpunch the other person. So it's quite simple. Basically fighting with the fist only. No kicking, none of that stuff. Just boxing with two fists, right? So that's how it is. And of course, in the Olympic rounds, it's only 3 rounds at 2 minutes each, and it's basically who can score the most points. The weight classes are, for the men, you have fly, feather, light, welter, middle, light, heavy, heavy, and super heavy. And for the women, you have fly, feather, light, welter, and middle. So they have expanded from the Rio Games of 10 weight classes for men and 4 weight classes for women. And now they wanted to have more gender equality, so now they shortened the men's. So it's 8 classes for men and 5 classes for the women. Okay, where is this going to take place? Yes, at the Kokugikan Arena, which is, if you didn't know, is the home of Japan's national sport, which is sumo. Yes, sumo is the national sport of Japan. So they're going to be having boxing inside the sumo arena, which should be interesting. So when does it start? Okay, so this will be on July 24th, like many of the events, and it will end all the way till August 8th. So almost the last day of the Olympics. So if you want to find an event to watch, you can watch boxing every day. Now, in the Olympics for men, the United States and Cuba have been the most dominant force in the sport. And of course, the sport has gone on to produce so many world champions after the Olympics, and none more famous than Muhammad Ali. Yeah, the great Muhammad Ali is probably known all over the world. Unfortunately, he died a few years ago, but we salute to Muhammad Ali. And as for women, the medalists have come from all over the world, but mostly from Europe and the United States. And as it's still in a developing sport, the new and up-and-coming countries seem to be People's Republic of China, India, and Kazakhstan. So we look forward to seeing them here in Tokyo 2020. The most interesting fact that I found out that I did not know was after 2016 Rio Games, they decided to allow professionals to join the Olympic teams. Now, if you didn't know, as I mentioned yesterday, Olympics is mainly for amateur athletes, not professionals. But of course, you have a few, as I mentioned before. But now, boxing joins the ranks of having professionals in the Olympics. So that's going to change a lot of things. If you can get the heavyweight champion to be in the Olympics, that's not going to work. So I think they really need to rethink that one. But we shall see what happens, right? Now, there is no governing body for the Olympics. It used to be the AIBA, but they've fallen out of graces with the Olympic Organizing Committee, the IOC, so I don't know. So honestly, it was very hard for me to find out who's going to be on which team, and I have to go to each country's website to do it, so I'm not going to do that. But what I did find was Japan's local team, which I'll put up here. And so we can root for the Japan team. And of course, I'm from the USA, so if there's any American guys and ladies. I will be rooting for them too. But that's about all I could get today. So, how many more days to go before the Olympics? 22 days to go. 22 days to go. 2020, 2020, 20. Oh! 2! Yes, so 22 days to go before the Olympics. And a little quick Olympic update for Tokyo is the governor, Koike, was released from the hospital yesterday, and she is doing well and is going to be now back at work, working from home. So telewalk, as they call it here in Japan, telewalk, but working from home. So she'll be working from home starting today. And already joining meetings and things, but she says she's gotten her strength back, which is good. Okay. That is all. And as I always say, mask up, wash the hands, keep the COVID out of your system. So why? So we can have a safe and secure games. Okay, so take care. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.